Hello and good morning and welcome back once again to online tutorials of Fatima Convent High School. Now students, so far in this chapter of journal we have practiced 6 example. You all have given test also, the second unit test of accountancy, and most of you have done well. The sum of journal was comparatively very easy and most of transactions we have practiced already and એના બેઝ ઉપરથી જતું. Now student, what I am thinking, whatever now 4 or 5 examples are left in journal, that we will practice once journal is completed. Then we will again divert to statistic chapter 3 જે આપણું incomplete છે, that we will try to finish. So in these 2 days, I will try to finish the chapter of journal. So now the next type of transactions today we are going to discuss is the transactions of loan and interest on loan. Very simple transactions are there. Just આ એક પેરેગ્રાફ તમે પરફેક્ટલી સમજી જાઓ એટલે તમને 4 transactions જે છે you will find it very easy. So just try to understand this paragraph. Transactions of loan and interest on loan can be categorized in 2 categories: loan borrowed, and loan lent. When we are borrowing loan, we have to pay interest, and when we are lending loan, we are going to receive interest. An additional capital is required besides owner's capital to run the business. In these circumstances, businessman borrows loan from bank, financial firm, other persons or financial institution. This obtained loan is known as loan borrowed. Very simple. When we are borrowing fund, from bank or from friends or from relatives, that is called borrowed loan. Opposite to this, many times surplus or ideal fund of business are lent to employee or third person, which is known as lent loan. If we have surplus money, तो આપણે પૂછીને આપશું કોઈ, that is called lent loan. Both types of loan accounts are personal account. Thus, the rule of personal account is applicable to it. Now, what is the rule of personal account? Debit the receiver and credit the giver. Interest amount is calculated at predetermined rate at the end of specified time period. Interest on borrowed loan is an expense of business. Remember, if we are borrowing loan, the interest on that loan will be our expense. So interest account is debited. And when we are lending loan, the interest will be our income, so interest account is credited. Borrowed loan is a liability, so it is credited when we are borrowing loan, and lent loan is a receivable, therefore it is debited. આ 4 concept ઉપરથી જ આખા transactions જે છે બધા તમને clearly સમજાઈ જશે. Now we try to practice example number 7 where there are only 4 transactions. You can see. Write journal entry for the following transaction in the books of Pranam. So you prepare a table of journal and try to understand these 4 transactions. All transactions are of year 2015, બરાબર, પણ અલગ મંથના છે, તો અકોર્ડિંગલી તમારે ડેટ લખવાની. ફર્સ્ટ, a loan of 15,000 at 14% is borrowed from Pawan for business. So loan is borrowed. Remember, when loan is borrowed, તો અહીંયા rate of interest જે આપ્યું એનું અત્યારે કાંઈ નથી કરવાનું, બરાબર. This is just information that what is the rate of interest. અત્યારે તો ખાલી જે લોન બોરો કરે એની જર્નલ એન્ટ્રી કરવાની. So what will be journal entry? When we are borrowing loan, cash comes in and Pawan is giver. So as per rule, cash comes in, like cash account debit thyu. Pawan is giver. So to Pawan's loan account, loan of Pawan account credit. Simply Pawan account ni credit karanu, because we are borrowing loan from him. So loan of Pawan account. That will be the first entry. Next entry તમે જો, a loan of 18,000 is given to Pushkar. Now the transaction is opposite. Here we are lending loan, so Pushkar is receiver. So journal entry શું થાય જો, Pushkar is receiver, so loan to Pushkar account debit the receiver. To cash goes out, so to cash account credit. બરાબર. પછી date 30, paid interest of 6 months on loan borrowed from Pawan. Now friends, how you will calculate interest of 6 months? The amount is not given. Very simple. What is the loan amount? The loan amount is 15,000. બરાબર. What is rate of interest? 14%, એટલે 14 upon 100. અને કેટલા મંથનો ઇન્ટરેસ્ટ તમારે પે કરવાનો છે એટલે into 6 upon 12. 6 મંથનું તમને ઇન્ટરેસ્ટ કેલ્ક્યુલેટ કરવાનું કીધું તો 6 ને ડિવાઇડેડ બાય 12 કરી નાખો તો તમને ઇન્ટરેસ્ટની અમાઉન્ટ મળી જશે. કેટલી અમાઉન્ટ મળી જશે? 14,000ના 15,000ના 14% અને 6 મંથનું કેલ્ક્યુલેટ કરો તો યુ વિલ ગેટ ધી ઇન્ટરેસ્ટ અમાઉન્ટ ઇક્વલ ટુ 1050. બરાબર, આ 1050 આવી જશે. તો 1050 interest we have paid, so interest is our expense, so expense account debit and cash goes out, cash account credit. Okay, and last transaction is what? From Pushkar, interest on loan is received for 6 months. Again, how we will calculate interest here? Interest કઈ રીતના આપણે ગણશું? Like previous transaction, loan given to Pushkar is 18,000, તો 18,000 into rate of interest is 18%, 18 upon 100, અને 6 મંથનું ઇન્ટરેસ્ટ આપણે રિસીવ થયું તો ઇન્ટુ 6 upon 12. આ તમે કરશો એટલે તમને અમાઉન્ટ મળી જશે. કેટલી અમાઉન્ટ મળી જશે? 1620. યુ કેન સી અમાઉન્ટ 1620. તો 1620 interest we have received, so cash comes in cash account debit to loan interest account. Now personally I will write here interest received account, otherwise શું થશે કે તમે કન્ફ્યુઝ થશો. લોન ઇન્ટરેસ્ટ ડેબિટ, લોન ઇન્ટરેસ્ટ ક્રેડિટ, એની વચ્ચે ડિફરન્સ કરવા માટે when we are receiving interest, loan interest account જગ્યાએ interest received account જે છે that we will credit. So this is end of example number 7. Now next example number 8 is based on certain working, and that working ક્યાંથી પોસ્ટ થાય?